Phil must spell this word correctly to continue to receive education from his school. Phil, your word is inexpugnabilis.
Inexpugnabilis. INEXPUGNIBILIS.
That is incorrect, meaning that School 11 will become the newest addition to our military program, and School 4 will continue normal education. To those of you watching from home, I'm Jacob Simmons. Good night.
As you may already know, my father works for the government. He used to work for the military and then he moved up in the ranks. Because of his great performance in the military, he was promoted to a television news anchor where his duty is to inform the public of some government activity. In conclusion, the government is very important to our society because it provides authority against nonconformist employment for millions of political workers and members of the military, and it gives public places like our school funding. Thank you for your time.
I hate presentations.
Me too. Standing up in front of everyone is nerve-wracking.
Especially when you have to do the same topic as everybody else. You have to live up to the expectations they set.
Not living up to my expectation is my specialty.
Don't worry, Layla. You'll always live up to my expectations as a great friend.
Thanks. I don't want anyone to give us some dishes, so we better go.
Yeah, I already have. It's already this semester.
Hey Sylvia, how are you?
I'm okay.
How's school?
Not good. We had presentations.
I used to hate those.
Then how are you so good at it?
The government taught me all that I know. I'm sure I'll get better. Good night, Sylvia.
Good night, Dad.
Hey kid,
Good morning.
it's a bright and sunny day today.
Yes, in fact, it's actually the first day.
So bright and sunny, in fact, I think we should give some light where the sun don't shine.
I think you're right, Jeff.
Hey!
Give him, Jeff.
Your idea.
Good morning, everyone. I had your test results from Friday, and
Here's my homework for next week.
thank you, Cyrus. So the test on Friday might be difficult, but don't worry too much about it because we'll go over material before then, and if you don't.
In other news, our government has rolled out next year's federal funding plan, which includes various changes. This includes a 10% cut in environmental protection, a 20% cut in education, and a 20% military increase. Educational cuts will be administered in refinement competitions. These edits were expected and are most likely for the better as international tensions continue to rise. Now I'll send it over to Mandy for a look at the weather.
Bye, Dad.
Oh, bud.
Here I have your report cards for the last term, and I have to say, I'm not terribly impressed with some of you. Now, there's plenty of time, though, to get your grades up as we move into the next term.
How'd you do, Cyrus?
Oh, you know, A's and B's. Give me that! You must know I got all A's.
All A's?
Shh! I just have really good memory, that's all.
Yeah, obviously. I can't even remember what I ate last night.
You're just the last person I want to talk about this anyway, so just drop it.
Fine.
Hey Sylvia, look.
Impressive, only 1B.
Yeah, I've been working extra hard this semester. These past few units have just been so confusing. That's why I have the B. But I'll be able to get it up before the final grades are in. Don't worry. I've been trying to get all A's this semester so I don't have to do required military enrollment. Not that I would say no, because it'd be an honor to serve for our country. Anyways, what did you get?
Actually, looks like we got the same grade.
Oh, wow. I know how hard it can be to keep up the motivation to get good grades. Good job.
I'm sure you do.
What was your B in? English?
Yeah, my presentation yesterday didn't help.
Girls, pay attention.
Hi, Dad.
Good afternoon.
I got my grade report back. I almost got all A's.
That's great.
Yeah, I guess. Do you think she'll be selected?
It's a rigorous test, but it wouldn't surprise me.
I just wouldn't want her to go through what you did, you know? Maybe we should talk to her about it, so she at least knows what she's getting into.
You know that could get us in trouble. Let's just hope she doesn't make the cut.
With only 1B in a district like this, it's inevitable that she's going to be in that competition.
Let's not think about this too much. No matter what happens, I'm sure it'll be all right.
I suppose.
Hi, Miss Palmer. I'm helping the school hand out the new budget plans after the cuts this morning. Would you like one?
Sure, thank you.
No problem. There's not many more changes, just a few more cuts to the extracurriculars and the athletics. Well, I've got about 30 more of these to hand out tonight, so I better get going. Say hi to Sylvia for me.
Yep, thank you. Hopefully this doesn't affect the quality of their education. It's gone downhill enough these past few years.
We'll talk about it later.
Students and staff, I regret to inform you that we are one of the 4 lowest scoring schools in the sector. Consequently, we will be competing in a government-run refinement competition to determine whether or not we will continue as an institution. 2 students from our school will go to this competition. We will figure out who these students are soon. Study hard. Your education depends on it.
Hey, Mr. All A's, you better not blow this for us.
What makes you think I'll get in?
Look at our school. We're one of the 4 worst in the sectors. If you don't get in, I'll share your grades with the whole class.
Wow, you have more confidence in me than I do.
It's not confidence, it's intuition. Anyone that knows anything knows that you're the favorite to win, so you better not mess this up. I may not love education, but I'd rather not be a slave for the military.
I'll try my best to win, but...
Boys,
Sorry, sir.
Hey, Sylvia.
You'll never believe what they told us at school today. They said we have to compete for our education because we're one of the 4 worst schools in this sector. Only 2 people from our school go. If we don't win, we get to go to the military.
I see.
I wonder who else is competing.
We don't have enough money for this competition.
What do you mean? We're the richest school in the state.
He means that our budget doesn't have enough room for extra education money.
But we can't keep our line ball team unless we do well at this competition. So why don't we just rebudget some money?
We're all guaranteed places in the school if it gets taken over by the government. I just want a situation where I have to do the least amount of work.
Then why don't we cheat?
Cheating is too dangerous, although it would be a good strategy. We need something more under the radar. We can't exactly be under the radar in a highly regulated government contest.
No matter what we do, we just need a couple of kids that look smart to compete with.
We don't need to use budget money to find a couple of smart kids.
Exactly. It doesn't take budget money to find 2 stand-ins. If they aren't smart enough, then we'll take extra measures.
That sounds good, but what extra measures could we take?
We have the best athletic program in the sector. Yeah, we may have a few dumb kids, but I'm sure we could pull a few strings to make sure that we stay as a school.
I don't care what it takes to win this thing. All I know is that we will take any measure necessary to ensure our victory. Boys, you can go.
I'll have a couple of nerds chosen within the next few days. Hello, students. As you may already know, our school has been chosen for this year's academic competition. You're all here because you have the highest grade point averages in the school. After you listen to this short government message, you'll have 1 hour to take a test, and then the top 2 scores will become our participants.
If you are hearing this message, you are in one of the 4 schools selected to battle for funding this year. The rules of the competition are very simple. 2 students must go and compete in 4 rounds consisting of biology, math, history, and spelling. In the end, the top 2 scores will continue to receive government funds, while the other 2 schools be required to bequeath all the school's assets to the government to be used to expand our famed collection and protection program. Your school administrators will provide us with the names of the students competing by 1 week from today. Good luck. We can't wait to meet our new recruits.
Time starts now. Time's up. Pencils down. Please leave your tests on the table. You're free to leave for now. We'll have your test graded in a few minutes.
Question 20 was really hard.
Are you those kids who decided whether or not to get a line ball season next year?
Yes, that's us.
If you don't win, I'm going to kill you when our school is run by a military person.
Guys, your scores are ready. I've told you 1,000 times before, take that shirt off, no symbols. Students with the top 2 scores are Vance Warner and Caden Smith. You 2 will begin your individual training tomorrow. Now the rest of you, get back to class.
Good morning, class. Please open your textbook to page 237. Today we will be beginning our unit on our military's history. Our nation's military was founded when our country began in, anyone?
February 21st, 2103.
That is correct. After the tumultuous war, all territory was divided equally among the 3 universal corporations. To prevent any further conflict, our nation increased our military size by 75% with a nationwide draft. There was a short period of military dormancy, but it was followed by the beginning of military involvement in manufacturing. Anytime a corporation devised a new product, there would be a short military conflict to determine who would receive resources to produce it. Because of these battles for capital, we started to slightly decrease funding in other areas, such as education, to be able to increase military funding. This period was also when the refinement competitions began. After all of those years, we finally have weeded out the worst schools, so we have the largest army in the world, and almost all of our schools perform well. Yes?
If all the schools are doing well, then why do we need to keep having these competitions?
The truth is, our nation needs to be first to obtain resources for new technology to keep our economy flourishing. If our school happens to lose, think of it as an opportunity. You will have many more job opportunities in the military than with high school education. That's all for today. Your assignment for tomorrow is to...
Yeah, that doesn't sound different. Like you could have caught that. That's the line.
I got it.
Oh, hey, Cyrus, right?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, just
playing line ball with some friends. You're welcome to join if you want.
Oh, I would, but I got a lot of studying to do.
What you drawing over there?
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah.
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 Bye.
Oh,
I'm so
really,
sorry.
dude? Pick them up.
I didn't mean to.
I said pick them up. See how you like it.
Need some help with that?
I'm good, thanks.
Are you sure? I'm Beatrice, by the way.
I'm Cyrus. You don't really have to help me. It's fine. This is basically a daily occurrence for me.
Those jerks just think they run the school or something.
It doesn't matter, really. They're the type of people the military wants most.
You really shouldn't go around saying stuff like that. You never know whose opinion you'll bring out. But I totally agree with you.
Well, I think that's everything. Thanks, Beatrice.
Yeah, anytime.
Hey, Sylvia!
What?
Do you ever get tired of studying?
What do you mean?
You've been looking at those books almost non-stop since the announcement came on.
It's really not that bad. I'm doing it for the school.
Really, Sil, you haven't done anything yet for the school. What were motivating you?
Well, the truth is, my father's always telling me about how good the government is and all that, but every time he comes home, he's exhausted and miserable. If that's what life is like on the top of the government ranks, I can't imagine what being a measly military goon would be like.
Well, whatever happened, I'll be here with you.
Hey, the school government election is in 3 days. Are either of you guys interested?
Well, I've always wondered what my dad's government life is like.
Come on, you should do it. I'll be the great company manager.
It kind of sounds fun.
Were you thinking of signing up too?
No, I was just looking at the pen. It's a good pen. Hey, I was kind of thinking about joining school government. What do you think?
Yeah, you should totally do that.
Hey, Mr. Habsburg. Hey, guys. What's up?
You mind if we study in here for a bit?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Why are our books so bad?
I think these books give you guys a good guideline for our curriculum.
I'm not talking about curriculum. I mean, just look at them.
You can't tell me you've never wondered why our school is so rich, but we have such awful textbooks and learning materials.
Yeah, you'd think with how much our parents pay for the school, we'd have a bit better education.
Well, it would seem like that, but schools care about more things than just education.
Well, they can't just give all the money to athletics, can they?
They can, and they do. Paying for all in the stadium wouldn't use up all the money, but they also overpay the coaches and staff and get expensive uniforms. That uses up about all of it. Athletics can give school profits all they want to ticket sales, but academics get nothing but reputation.
But academics is also what's keeping the school running, so why should they spend no money on it?
That's a good question. You'd think that losing their jobs to the military would be motivation enough.
So maybe they would still have jobs here if it becomes controlled by the military. That would explain the athletics focus. And it trains them for the military, and if we convert to the government league, then our team and stadium is already developed.
Don't you think they would protest more over this behavior?
As a member of the community, I can tell you, we're all too scared to speak up. Even if all of us together revolted, it wouldn't come close to matching the Army's power.
Wait, if they give the coaches all the staff money, then...
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I make enough to keep the quality of life acceptable, but I don't have enough to improve the classroom experience. It's frustrating because I have all these great ideas in my head, but nowhere near the funding necessary to enact them.
Do you think we should try?
What?
At the competition. Should we even try our hardest?
Why wouldn't we?
because if the school stays around, nothing is going to change. We might as well get a better education at the military-run school than we have now.
But so many people like Mr. Habsburg, depend on the school. Maybe if we show all the administrators that we can win, people will consider putting more money into the program.
Yeah, but then they'll just argue that smart people still come out of the awful education system, so nothing is going to change.
Yes, that might happen, but nothing will change unless we try. We'll plant the seeds in their minds as we practice, and maybe we'll prevail in the end.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
See you later, Caden.
See you.
I have asked you all here today to discuss the integrity of the competition that decides our fates as institutions. The government has provided no rules for the competition. They simply need 2 winners and 2 losers. So it is up to us to create our own rules.
Why should we be making the rules with you? You're just going to rig the competition in your own favor.
If we can all agree on a set of rules to follow, we'll be more inclined to follow them because they are of our own creation.
And if we all cheat, it'll just end in a tie anyways.
Here are a few that I can think we can all agree on. No bribes, no wires, no looking at answers, and nothing that could give your team an unfair advantage.
Sounds good to me.
It seems like you're calling me out. I'm the only principal here, with the money to bribe, the wires to feed the answers, and the charisma to get the answers. How is this holding any of you back?
It does seem a bit biased.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's take the specifics out of it. We can't do anything that would give our school an unfair advantage. Does that seem fair?
Seems a bit arbitrary, does it not? We don't have anyone to interpret the rules for us to make them concrete.
Then what should we do? You got mad when I listed certain rules, and you also got mad when I listed an all-encompassing one.
Can't we just trust each other not to do anything wrong?
The lack of trust here is exactly why I called you all here.
Why don't we all just sign a piece of paper saying we won't cheat?
That sounds good to me, but what will you do to us if we break our contract?
It's simple, an anonymous tip. They've worked well in the past.
Yeah. Yes.
Indeed.
Can't we at least swear to an oath?
As long as it isn't as biased as your last rules proposal.
All right then, repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Rico
state your name.
Solemnly swear.
Solemnly swear.
To participate in these competitions.
To participate in these competitions.
With integrity, fairness, and respect.
With integrity, fairness, and respect.
What you studying? Sorry, I didn't mean to.
You're good, sorry. I'm just used to eating alone.
Oh, don't worry, me too. Wait, is that for the competition? I'm doing that as well. I didn't really want to, but it wasn't my decision in the end. Do you mind if I study with you?
Oh, no, not at all. Yeah.
Okay, let me quiz you. What is the first derivative of 1 over 3x squared?
Negative 2 over 3x cubed.
What year did government official Michael White die?
2072.
How did you know that?
We learned about it in New World History class last year. I think it was in chapter 3.
Really? I don't even remember taking that class. Do you have, like, a photographic memory or something?
Well, I do, but I don't really like to brag about it.
I don't believe you.
Really, I do. I'm serious.
Okay. Prove it.
All right, here. take this and write a random set of numbers, and I'll have it memorized in 3 seconds.
Okay, bet. Okay. Okay, that's 3 seconds. Go.
2, 4, 5, 7, 3, 6, 7, 7, 4, 9, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1.
I still don't believe you.
I'm
kidding. I'm kidding. But I do think that you should be the one who's asking me the questions now.
I guess. What year did the entire world reach net zero carbon emissions?
2100?
Oh, good. Yeah, that's good. Who was the leader of the anti-establishment?
Oh, it's getting late. I gotta go. This was fun. See you around, Cyrus.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thank you for coming on such short notice. As you know, the Secretary of Refinement is just a few weeks away, and it's no secret that our academic ratings have been plummeting for the past 10 years. You know the inner workings of the system better than anyone else. Hence, I ask you this question. What loopholes are there in the system?
Are you seriously suggesting that I know any legal ways to cheat our way out of this? I redesigned the entire Sector K infrastructure, and you know better than anyone. My work is thorough. There are no loopholes.
Liar.
Excuse me?
Liar. You're merely afraid of the repercussions. The only thing you should be afraid of is me. Now I'll ask you once more, are there any ways to beat the system?
The facility has a protective firewall system that stops any radio communication. You know that. But I have installed a remote shut-off switch that can be activated from... never mind.
Where? Don't make me threaten you any more than I already have.
Here.
All right, it looks like everyone who signed up is here, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a brief overview of how this competition will work. You will be given a spoken test with the following categories.
Now, does anyone have any questions?
I have one. So Cyrus and I were talking about the history round, and I don't know how we can know some things about the history.
Yeah, we're only really allowed to know the stuff that we're taught in our history classes, and it seems we have a lot of holes we'd like to fill in.
So will there be questions about things that we weren't taught?
And can we use history books to study? I mean, it's really...
All right, you two, that's enough. Does anyone have any real questions? Okay, I'll send a list of your names to the loudspeaker. The principal wants you all to be recognized for volunteering to do this.
So, where'd you say the poster was at?
Right up here.
Hey, stop that!
Well, that's just great. Could you tell who it was?
I mean, it kind of looked like someone from the line ball team, but I couldn't tell. They got away too fast.
Yeah, of course they ruined the only one we have. We'll just have to ask for a new one.
Yeah, I suppose.
What do they get out of ruining this anyway? We're practically the most important people in school right now. If we don't go to the competition, who will? Frankly, they ought to be grateful.
Exactly. I mean, we're going to be the ones who determine whether they even have a team or not.
Exactly. Let's try to find out who did this to show them why we're the most important.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just thought a good detective mission might be fun.
Yeah, maybe, but we should probably get to class.
Attention students. In light of the upcoming competition for government funding, our school has decided to randomly select 2 students to represent us. The raffle will take place tomorrow, and the selected students are required to participate. Good luck to everyone.
I sure hope I don't get chosen. Same here. What are the chances of us getting chosen anyways?
True, unless the admins are just too lazy enough to make a small competition. And they use this as an excuse to choose who they think is the smartest.
That's what they're doing. We have nothing to worry about.
Let's hope that's the case then. Hey, when'd you get so tall?
What would you do if you were selected?
Make a fool of myself, that's for sure.
Me too.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, why don't you take a break from schoolwork? You've been studying for the past week almost non-stop.
I don't have a choice. I can't go to the competition completely unprepared and embarrass myself.
You're not gonna embarrass yourself. You'll do amazing.
You don't know anything about me. You know I'm terrible at public speaking, so stop lying to me.
We welcome you to our competition. We are very glad to have all of these excellent competitors vying to represent our school. Today we'll be simulating the environments of a regular competition by utilizing 4 different categories. These categories are
history, mathematics, spelling, and biology. Let's begin. The first question will be from Mark Smith. Mark, what year did the uranium conflict begin?
2130.
That is correct. Cyrus Gray is up next. During photosynthesis, what do light reactions?
NADPH and ATP.
That is correct.
Your question is, a molecule with a partial positive charge on one side and a partial negative charge on the other side is called a
polar molecule?
That is correct.
What article of our Constitution states that regulation is slavery?
Article 7.
That is incorrect.
Who was the first general in our reformed military?
Joseph Welks.
That is incorrect.
YTTRAFEROUS. Itchifrus.
Correct.
Your word is Chiaroscurus.
K-R.
That is incorrect.
Beans.
That is correct.
X to the third plus C.
That is correct.
Cyrus Gray is up next. Please stand up. How many square miles is our country made up of?
29 million square miles.
That is correct.
In what year did the entire world reach net zero carbon emissions?
Pass.
That is incorrect.
What is the derivative of tangent x?
Secant squared x.
Chris, you're up next. If you get this right, you are moving on. If an atom has 6 electrons in its outer shell, it is likely to form...
Ionic bond.
That is not correct. Sylvia, you're up next. If you answer this question correctly, you will join Sadie as one of our school's representatives.
Good luck.
The category is mathematics. Here's your question. If the tangent of an angle theta is equal to 3/4, what is the secant of theta?
5/4.
That is correct. Please join Sylvia on stage, Sadie. Everyone, these are your 2 representatives, Sylvia Knox and Sadie Palmer. I know that you will do well in the competition.
Mark Smith is up next. If you answer this incorrectly, Beatrice and Cyrus will be our school's representatives. Please spell volatile.
VOTLLXY.
Stop. That is incorrect. Both of you, please come to the center of the stage. These 2 are your representatives for the competition. Beatrice Finch and Cyrus Gray. Congratulations to the both of you.
Now, the moment we've all been waiting for. The 2 students participating in the competition are Chad Chambers and Ramona Rogers.
Hey Sylvia, how was your day?
Actually, there was something I needed to tell you about what happened today.
What is it?
I made my school competition.
Really?
Yeah, I I got all the questions right.
All of them?
Yeah, I guess that studying did pay off.
Yeah. There's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
When I was your age, I was my school's representative for a competition, just like the one you're going to be competing in. I studied all the time, just like you did. Then I got third in my school's competition. Back then, they took 4 competitors from each institution. I was so excited to be competing. When I got to the competition at first, I was happy and joking around with the other kids. A few carefree days of the competition went by, but then came the final day. We were in second place, and we just needed to stay where we were and keep going strong. That day it dawned on me how much pressure was really on our shoulders. We were spelling words to determine whether or not thousands of people would be educated. The last word for our school happened to be for me. If I got it right, we would have stayed in school. Eventually, the pressure got to me, and I spelled the word wrong. It was probably the worst experience of my life, and I remember it to this day.
So, that's how you got your job in the military?
Yes. It gives me good income and job security, but me and my classmates weren't as lucky as me. Instead of advancing up the ranks, they were sent on many dangerous missions. Despite what they say, the military doesn't give a damn about the life of anyone. Sylvia, I don't want you to have the same experience that I did. Please, for my sake, don't do this competition.
I know what you mean, Dad, but I have to do this for my school. If you saw the people that I competed against with today, you would know what I mean. I'm the best chance my school has. Although I may have a bad experience, I know you would rather have me at home than in the military, and doing this is the best chance I have to do that.
Hey, I understand, Sylvia, I hope you know what you're getting into.
I know, Dad. I'll study as much as I can so history doesn't repeat itself.
I love you.
I love you too.
Caden, I think I found out who vandalized our poster.
Who?
Pierre James.
How?
Well, some eavesdropping let me in on some intel.
Seems like a coincidence.
Maybe.
So, why does this matter?
Well, now that we know who it is, we can do something to them.
What would we do, Vance? We're just a couple of weak nerds. It's not like there's anything we could do.
Caden, I've been thinking about the competition.
Okay.
Why would we go and fight for our school if we're just gonna come back and be the people at the bottom of the hierarchy?
Remember what Mr. Habsburg told us earlier. That's the only way things are gonna get better.
Get real. It cannot get any better than how it is right now. If we want to win, I want to get noticed when I come back.
How?
Well, the way I see it, we stay at school for 3 more years, so I want to be part of that in crowd. So we do something at that point before the competition starts.
How? What would we do?
Well, to get noticed, we have to do something very wild in order to get their appreciation from us.
To Pierre, I'm assuming.
Yeah, this might be our one chance to get popular, and it's also a good chance to do something to him.
All right, I'm in. Tell me what your plan is.
Beatrice,
What?
I need your help on something.
Okay.
There's this guy I like.
Tell me.
Well, I don't know. I was just thinking maybe I could take my mind off studying and I could ask him out.
What are you waiting for? You just competed in front of the entire school. You've got this.
You know what? I am Cyrus Gray, the one of the smartest people in the entire school. I could do anything.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go ask Desmond out on a date. Hey, Desmond.
Oh, hey Cyrus, what's up?
Oh, not much. I've just been studying for that government-run competition that determines your fate in education.
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I wish. Hey, I heard about those notes you've been getting in your locker, and I just wanted to know if you knew who those were from.
Yeah, I do actually.
Oh. Really? Who is it?
Well, considering how I didn't tell anyone about it, there really could only be one option.
Oh.
So, got anything you want to ask me?
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe you wanted to go out sometime?
Yes, I would love to.
Cool. I guess I'll talk about it with you later.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. See you, Desmond.
I'll see you, Cyrus.
I'm telling you, if you want to join student government, just join.
But what if I lose? What if nobody votes for me? What if I'm a terrible leader?
What if you just put your name on a single paper?
I can't.
Hey guys, can I sit with you today?
Sure.
Thanks. Gotta get to know my fellow competitor before next week.
Wow, it is that soon, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a good thing it's after Tuesday. We still get to vote for student government.
That's funny, Sadie. We were just talking about student government.
But now that you're here...
Why were you talking about it?
Sylvia wants to do it, but she doesn't have enough time to put her name down on the paper.
That's a great idea. You just won the competition in front of the whole school. You've already got the renown that a candidate needs.
Are you guys sure? Like, 100% sure? I can't afford a heartbreak before competition.
You'll do great, Sylvia.
You're the best fit for it.
Okay, I'll go. Right now.
Now, you take this to the competition host and ask him for some practice questions.
Understood, sir. I'll be back soon.
If you two don't want to be sent to the refinement, then the only logical recourse is for you to cheat.
Okay.
Sounds good, I guess. Now, here's how we're going to do it. It's not the most efficient, but it's virtually undetectable, and most importantly, it's foolproof.
Did you see what happened to Pierre?
Yeah, he was so surprised when we showed him what he looked like this morning.
Really? That's funny.
Hey guys!
What do you want?
We overheard you talking about Pierre.
Do you know who did it?
Well...
So it was you guys who did that to Pierre? Why?
He vandalized our poster.
That's hardcore, bro. Sit down, guys.
We were about to go do some studying.
Why would you guys need to study? You're like the two smartest people in the entire school.
Yeah, didn't you both, like, skip a grade?
Yep. Twice.
I guess we don't have to study right now.
That's the spirit.
How do you think you did on the chemistry quiz?
I'm not sure, because the first question, it really threw me off, because he said it was going to be a one-step equation, but then it was two, and I was like,
Hey guys,
so confused.
Someone
Yeah.
left me a note.
What's it say?
Nice job at the competition. You really killed it. By it, I mean your hopes of representing the school. Maybe next time you should try studying. I don't know if that would be enough to get you to the top 2, though. Have fun watching me on TV. It's from Sylvia.
Don't worry. We'll make sure she doesn't get away with this.
How do I look?
Like you're ready for a date.
Tie or no tie?
No tie. Too formal.
Alright. Thanks. I think I'm ready.
Don't forget your wallet. You asked him out, so he'll expect you to pay.
Oh, yeah, almost forgot about that.
Alright, well, I better get going. My parents will expect me to be home soon.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Beatrice. You're a lifesaver.
Yeah, of course. See ya.
No.
Oh, hey, Cyrus.
Hey, Desmond. You look really, really good.
As do you.
Thanks.
So, Cyrus, how are you feeling about the competition coming up?
Can we please not talk about that right now? I mean, I've basically been studying nonstop, and it's all I can think about.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Oh, no, you're fine. I know you meant well.
Okay, let's just start this over, shall we? First date can't be that bad. Hi, Cyrus, how's your day been?
Never better. Also, there's no way you actually think I believe that this is your first date, right?
It is, I swear.
If you say so. I just don't know how someone so amazing could be so inexperienced in this field.
Well, I'm full of surprises.
Here you go, gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your night.
We will, thank you.
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite places to go.
You have great taste.
This night has been really spectacular, Cyrus.
Yeah, it's been one of the best I've had in a while.
I don't know how this one can get any better.
I think I have an idea.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
You made sure to vote for me, right?
No, I just spent the last month campaigning for you and then decided, oh, I'll vote for Harrison.
Yeah, whatever. If anyone would vote for him, I'd be surprised. Anyways, we both know I'm going to win. But who would get last? My bet's on is on Sylvia.
Maybe. I mean, surely her quote is better than giving you a voice.
Hey, that's a good one. It took me like 30 minutes to come up with that.
Half an hour? I could have come up with a better one in half a minute.
Really? Well, let's hear it then. Your time starts now.
Help me win. Vote for Quinn.
You came up with that earlier.
I did not. I'm just not good of a campaign manager.
There she is now. Hey, Sylvia. My friend here was wondering what your campaign motto was. Obviously, it isn't going to be better than mine.
Why do you want to know? It's not like you were going to vote for me anyway.
Because I want to hear one worse than mine.
Fine. I just went with, if you want success, vote for the best. I already won the competition last week, so I got this one in the bag.
Oh, really? Well, good luck with that. Besides, good luck winning with that little stunt you pulled.
What stunt?
Oh, you know, just leaving a threatening note in the locker to the kid who got third place in the competition. If you had something to say, why don't you just say it to his face?
I have no idea what note you're talking about.
You don't have to lie to me. It's not like I would have voted for you anyways.
But I'm not.
Good luck winning now, moron.
Attention students! After many days of campaigning and voting, we will now announce our school's class president and vice president. The vote standings are as follows. In fourth place, with 23 votes, is Harrison Lamb. Third place, with 45 votes, Sylvia Knox. And our vice president, with 71 votes, is Quinn Adams. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Our class president is Chris Hoffman, with 114 votes. Congratulations, Chris and Quinn.
Sylvia!
You needed me, Mr. Few?
Yes. I would like to know how our plan is coming along. Does Cyrus trust you?
Absolutely.
Is he still, getting every single question right?
Sadly, yeah, he is.
Why sadly? It's because of his incredible intellect that you are getting this opportunity. Does that not satisfy you?
Well, in all honesty, I'd be lying if I said that I really wanted to make him lose. But if it's best for the school, then so be it.
No, Beatrice. We cannot lose. Just second place. Don't forget that.
But for him, it's basically going to be like losing, so be prepared for a scene when the points are tallied.
That's true. Just try to keep him under control. Got it?
Yes.
All right, now I'd like to share a few more things about the competition that will ensure you get second place. For the mathematics section, answer all the questions you know, then leave 25% unanswered. For the spelling section, get the first word wrong so that you will be dropped out of the competition immediately. When Cyrus gets first place and wins that round, and because you got last, it will balance out to second place. I have tips for the other sections that I will save for another time. For now, just keep up the good work.
I will.
Wait, Sylvia, I need to talk to you.
What?
I know you're the best chance your school has, but you don't seem like you're in the best headspace right now. Wouldn't it be a bad idea to have someone cover your place?
It doesn't matter if somebody covers me, or if I even go at all. We will be going to the military, my classmates and I. There's no way out of it, and there's nothing you can do about it.
No, not necessarily. I mean, I attended the refinement, remember? I've still got a few tricks in my sleeve that might be useful.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Well, for any multiple choice question, they're designed to make you run out of time. So just answer the ones you know first. Let's see. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they still use the same buzzers for the history round. They'll tell you not to buzz in until they've read the entire question, but don't listen to them. If you buzz in right before the end of the question, the delay will be enough for them not to catch you.
Maybe this won't be so bad after all.
See? Just don't let it get to your head. Just keep your sense of humor. No matter what happens, we'll be proud of you.
Thanks, Dad. Love you.
Love you too, Syl.
Hey! Don't let me down out there, guys.
Don't worry about us. We know what we're doing.
I'm just messing with you. You guys ready to go? Hey. Change your shirt.
You ready, Vance?
Of course I am. The whole school's counting on us.
And we won't let them down.
That's right.
You both remember the strategy, right?
Yes.
Don't you think you need to do some more studying?
I think we have all of the knowledge that can help us. We just need to focus on the task at hand.
Yeah.
Okay, you two get settled in. I'll be back in a couple of hours to take you to the competition. I've seen all the hard work you've put in, and I know you'll do great.
Don't worry, we got this.
Ready to get this thing started, Si?
Can't wait.
Okay, it's time to go.
Alright, please don't do anything exciting. 3, 2, 1. I am here live with you at Sector K, the nation's 5th refinement. And we are here to meet our 4 teams. From School 23, Vance Warner and Caden Smith. Next from School 31, Sylvia Knox and Sadie Palmer. Third, we have Cyrus Gray and Beatrice Finch from School 19. Last, we have Chad Chambers and Ramona Rogers from School 7. Now let's hear it for our competitors. Now let's begin. The first round is biology and will test each student's knowledge on a number of subject matter. School 23, Where are an atom's
Is it ribosomes?
Incorrect.
Osmosis.
I'm sorry, but that is correct.
Glycogen.
That is incorrect.
Genetic, homeostasis, asexual.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
ATP.
Which three elements?
Hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon.
Correct.
PNA?
That is incorrect. And with that, the round is over. Let's tally up the results. And in first place, School 19 with 13 points. And in second place, oh, so close, School 23 with 11 points. Tied for third, Schools 31 and 7 with 10 points. That concludes our live coverage for today. I'll see you tomorrow for round 2.
Good job, Cy.
Hey, you too, B. I can't believe we're in first place.
I know, our studying's really paying off.
Well, not yet. We still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, this competition's going a lot better than I expected, though.
I know. Good job, everyone.
I can't believe we are getting beaten by that kid.
I know, I mean, just look at him. How are we losing to that?
I don't know.
I mean, at least we still have a few more rounds left to crush him.
Hopefully it shouldn't be that hard.
Hey, did some of those questions today feel familiar to you?
Yeah, I could swear that we've done these questions before in class.
Wait. So is that why they were giving us the same practice questions every single day?
I guess. Well, what are we gonna do about it? We still wanna win, right?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, if our practice questions are just the real questions, then we ought to just practice them even more.
Those were some hard questions.
Uh-huh.
I can't believe we got last.
We're only down by a few questions.
You're right. We just gotta keep a positive attitude, and we'll surely catch them in the next few competition days.
Or we get sent to a refinement camp.
Think of it like a silly little game, not like that.
Because that's so easy to do.
Welcome back. Get to your chairs and study or something. We're on in 30. Welcome to round 2 of the Sector K Refinement. Here's a quick recap of the scores. In first place, School 19 with 13.
Today's our day.
Yeah.
Second. Today's category is history. Here's how it works. Each time a question is read, the first team to buzz in will be recognized and must say their answer. The team who buzzed in second will get a chance if they get it wrong. And then the next question will be read. Let's begin round 2. The first question is, when was the serpent added to our nation's flag?
2091.
That's incorrect. How many sectors are there in our nation?
52.
That is correct. Sector QQ was previously part of the what country?
Russia.
Correct. What is our economic system?
Capitalism.
Correct. Which sectors house our central military base of operations?
Sector M, and Sector Q.
Correct. What was the leading political movement in the late 2080s?
NAFA Party.
Correct. Who was the first supreme leader of our nation?
O.W. Humps.
That is incorrect. That concludes this round. Let's see how they did. School 19 still first with 25 points. School 31 bumped up to second with 22 points. And close third, School 23 with 21 points. And School 7 last with 19 points.
What?
Can I come in?
Yeah.
Please, 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 don't be mad. This is exactly where we plan on being at this stage in the competition.
Last place? What kind of plan is that?
We don't want anyone being too suspicious of us. Besides, the earpiece delay would have been too long for this kind of spur-of-the-moment round.
So, does that mean we finally get to cheat?
Yes, I have a feeling we will be in a very different place at this exact time tomorrow.
But what's so bad about being in first place?
If he gets too many points, we won't be able to drag it back down again.
I know.
You should have been aware of this. It's what we've been preparing for months. He's harming the reputation of our school.
What do you mean he's harming the reputation of our school? He's got almost every single question right.
He's too far ahead of everyone else. He's starting to stand out.
Okay, I understand.
Is there any way you could possibly, I don't know, make him seem more normal?
You want me to make him fit in more? How?
You're practically his best friend. Just say something to him.
Fine. I'm not good enough for Broadway, but I'll do what needs to be done.
So when are we going to tell me?
Tell you about...
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Cyrus, that wasn't what you think it was.
Oh, so you haven't been faking our friendship this entire time just to sabotage me?
Well...
That's what I thought. You know, you were actually the first person at this school that actually understood me. Or liked me. Or I guess pretended to. Still not good enough for Broadway though, huh?
Sigh,
It's fine, you know? Nobody likes a smart homosexual kid, so I've got to be a normal kid for you to like me. You know, if all you wanted to do was make me feel worthless for being who I am, then you succeeded.
That's not what I was trying.
Why don't you go talk to your principal friend? You know, I'm too different for you, but he's perfect. He's the most normal person ever. That's right, go back to your master, you filthy sidekick.
Hey, good luck today, guys.
Thanks.
Hey, you seem nice. Want to switch partners with me?
Just kidding. I think I'll stay with the same partner.
Alright, if you guys are ready to go into the next round, this guy will tell you where you need to go. Now get out here so I can record the intro.
Second place just doesn't reassure me one bit, Philip.
It's fine, Madeline. Sylvie's done great in the first couple of rounds. She'll do the same this round.
I'm just so nervous for her.
I am as well, but there's nothing we can do but watch.
And School 7 is last. Today's round will be mathematics. Each team is in their own isolated room currently. They will all be given the same mathematics exam. The first school to finish gets a 3-point bonus, and the time limit is exactly 1 hour. Let's go to the students now and see how they're doing.
Come on, Cyrus, you're gonna run out of time. Good work, Cyrus.
Welcome back, students. The scorers are tabulating the results as we speak, but what I can tell you is that School 23 finished their test first, School 19 in second, School 7 finished third, and School 31 finished last. The scores have been tabulated. I will now read to you the results. 12 out of 16, School 7 last with 32 points. 9 out of 16, School 19 in third with 36 points. 13 out of 16 in second is School 23 with 37 points. And 16 out of 16, a perfect score, is School 31 with a total of 38 points. Well, ladies, gentlemen, and others, this has been a pretty close competition. Slow and Steady won the race, but will that strategy work out tomorrow in the spelling bee? Find out by tuning in tomorrow.
I can't believe it. We just got a perfect score and we're in first place. I knew this was going to be our best round.
I think we did pretty well, but I figure we missed a few questions. Technically, our strategy worked just as well as School 23's because they were down 3 points, but then they got the bonus point.
Don't worry about it, Soph. We just got a perfect score and we're in first place.
That is pretty cool. But your problem-solving skills really shone through.
Aw, you're so nice. But I think your trigonometry knowledge really saved us. I can't believe I forgot what the derivative of cosecant was.
I think my studying paid off. I remember studying that exact concept, and I'll never forget negative cosecant cotangent.
What were you guys thinking? I gave you those exact questions to practice, and you still managed to get 3 wrong.
We were just trying really hard to get that time bonus. I mean, maybe we just missed a couple minus signs or something.
If you guys can't remember minus signs, how can I expect you to remember letters for the spelling bee tomorrow?
Don't worry, we've got this in the bag. Spelling is our best subject, and we already know all the words that we're gonna have to spell.
Just know, if you guys fail tomorrow, there won't be any handouts in the military institution. Now get back to practicing.
A, B, C, D,
E, F,
G.
What were you two doing today? I gave you all of the answers and you still only managed to get 75% right.
We wrote down what you told us.
Then you must have forgotten to show your work. Why can't I have chosen someone smarter for this?
So, like, do we still have a chance to win?
Yes, the spelling bee will give you just enough points to reach second place. And I think it'll be a lot harder to mess up reciting letters that are given to you.
3, 2, 1. Hello again, welcome to the Sector K Refinement. In case you forgot, point standings are here. This round will be split into 2 parts, with 1 person from each school competing at a time. This is elimination, and the last person standing will be awarded the most points. Are you ready, students? Let's begin. Ramona, please step forward. Your word is pendeloque.
Pendeloque. Pendeloque. Pendeloque.
That is correct. Sadie, your word is ferruginous.
Ferruginous. Ferruginous. Ferruginous.
Correct. Your word is susurrus.
PIA. Onomatopoeia.
Incorrect. Your word is obdurate. Your word is saccadent. Your word is syzygy.
ARIOUS. Deleterious.
We're now down to the final 2. Beatrice, your word is tatterdemalion.
Tatterdemalion. TATTERDIMALION. Tatterdemalion.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Meaning that Ramona is our first half champ. Congrats! The point standings will be revealed, and the final half of this round will commence when we come back. I need a drink. Does anyone have any water I can borrow?
Some professional that guy is.
Okay, Cyrus, I know I dropped the ball at the end there, but a strong finish from you will be good. I think that'll be good enough to get us second place.
Good? This whole situation is anything but good. I don't get you. Why settle for second? And I know you didn't get that last word wrong on accident. No one would have spelt it like that. Forget this. I'll do what I want up there.
But Cyrus, don't you want a life outside the military?
I don't have anybody back home. My freedom is a small price to pay for everyone to give up theirs too.
But Cy...
I've made up my mind. I'm taking you and everyone else down with me.
I still can't believe I missed onomatopoeia. I'm pretty sure I studied that word last week. It's all right though, because I know you're gonna do great.
Please, if you couldn't do it, how am I supposed to? Spelling was always the thing I was worst at when we studied. You know that.
Hey, it's gonna be all right.
No, it's not. Don't you see what's at stake here? A single letter could cost us our freedom and the freedom of our classmates. Your future, their future. It all depends on me. If I mess up, then I'm letting down everyone I've ever known. My mom, my dad, you, Lila, everyone.
Could everyone quiet down, please? Thank you. All right, we good to go? We good to go? All right. 3, 2, 1. Welcome back for the last time. While you were away, we calculated the points. Adding 2 points to the first team, eliminated. Added 4 to the second, added 6 to the third, and so on. I think we're in for a real nail biter here. At long last, the moment you've waited for. Tied for third is School 7 and School 31 with 40 points. In second is School 23 with 41 points, meaning our first place is School 19
Yes!
with 42. It's still anyone's game, and the first school to misspell a word will be eliminated. All right, you guys know how this works. Because of how close the competition is, the first 2 contestants to misspell a word will not be receiving funding. Good luck to all. Chad, your word is malfeasance.
Malfeasance. Malfeasance. Malfeasance.
That is correct. Sylvia, your word is appoggiatura.
Appoggiatura. Appoggiatura. Appoggiatura.
That is correct. Cyrus, you're up next.
What?
You're not alone.
Just stop. It's over.
Desmond.
Your word is eudaimonic.
Eudaimonic. Eudamonic. Eudaimonic.
Ooh, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Your school will not be receiving any funding. Vance.
Why?
Excuse me?
Why? What's the point of forcing improvement? So children can die for this hellhole of a nation? It isn't fair.
What? No.
Why send the dumbest when you can send the strongest? Is it so you can manipulate them? And not to mention this whole process was rigged. I was set up to fail, and yet no one cares. All anyone cares about nowadays is power, and everyone just goes along with it.
Son, that's what everyone's always wanted.
I won't let this go on. I won't stand by and watch hundreds of lives whittle away. You guys can help end this. Together we can end this. What do you say? Please. Please!
Apologies for those watching at home. We had a little incident we had to take care of. The next person to answer incorrectly will also not receive any funding. Vance, your word is insouciant.
Insouciant. INSOUCIANT. Insouciant.
Correct. Chad, your word is antediluvian.
Antediluvian. ANTEDILUVIAN. Antediluvian.
Correct. Sylvia, your word is inexpugnabilis.
Inexpugnabilis. INEXPUGNABILLIS. Inexpugnabilis.
That is not correct. Meaning that schools 7 and 23 will both be receiving funding. As for schools 19 and 31, you will not receive funding and shall be taken for refinement, which is a great honor in and of itself. To those watching at home, thank you so much for tuning in to the Sector K Refinement. I'm Jacob Simmons. Good night.
Hey, it's gonna be alright.
No, it's not. It's not.
Hey, Mr. All A's, you better not blow this for us.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Let's begin.
I can't find the. No, do it again. I couldn't.
How do I look?
Sorry.